It's gonna put the fear in you the second you're up there and you hear your buddy on the boat saying, "Oh my God!" What a splash.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto, and the NFL season is fast approaching with the second week of preseason in the books. A major story heading into this year is the crop of rookie quarterbacks taken in the first round and what we should expect from them. Let's start with the first overall pick, Caleb Williams. He wasn't efficient against the Bengals, completing 6 of 13 passes for 75 yards, but he did run for a touchdown and flashed some skill to show us why he's so highly rated. With his unreal completion to Rome Odunze, Williams is going to have the weight of Chicago on his shoulders. The Bears have only made the playoffs twice in the last 13 years. And if you're looking at the odds on FanDuel, it's basically a coin flip on whether Chicago will make it to the postseason or not. Up next is the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels from the Commanders. He had a solid outing against the Dolphins, completing 10 of 12 passes for 78 yards. Not surprisingly, Washington officially announced that Daniels will be the starting quarterback in Week 1. The number 3 pick, New England's Drake May, displayed some of his skill against the Eagles, running in for a touchdown. The Patriots have said Jacoby Brissett is their starter for the moment, but it's clear that May is the QB of the future. So who knows how soon he could take over that spot in New England. And finally, Bo Nix was surgical in his Week 2 performance, carving up the Packers in 8 of 9 completions, and throwing this dart for a touchdown. Nix has exceeded expectations in the preseason, and some expect him to be Denver's starter when the season begins. So if we look at the odds on FanDuel for the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Williams is a clear favorite at plus 120, with Daniels slightly behind him, while Nix and May are more of long shots. We love a wholesome throwback moment, and we all remember this famous crossover photo from the Stanley Cup Final and the NBA Finals this year, where younger versions of Panthers Matthew Tkachuk and the Celtics Jason Tatum can be seen cheesing on their childhood school bus in St. Louis. Yesterday, the two longtime pals are reunited by their hometown ball team, when the St. Louis Cardinals invited both Tkachuk and Tatum to throw the opening pitch together for their game against the Dodgers. But the best part about this bestie day in St. Louis, the duo recreated their now famous school bus picture. We love everything about this, but the most endearing part might be the fact that they also tracked down their childhood classmate. That's right, we got Jacob B to get in on the recreation of the photo. Jacob B okay, we're talking about cheesing. Look at Jacob B. This guy could not be happier to be in this photo. Honestly, what? This is incredible. I love that he got that seat behind them all those years ago. How was he gonna know? Who was gonna tell him he would be in this moment right now? This is amazing. I love it. Jacob B got into the mix, but not the guy in the back of the bus. The guy in the back of the bus was trouble, okay? We all knew the boys that sat in the back of the bus. Trouble. 10 out of my favorite segment on yours, why we love sports today.
Why we love sports today.
It was Players Weekend in Major League Baseball, where players were allowed to express individuality in some of their equipment choices. And that led to some very fun bats. Met center fielder Harrison Bader was rocking the pink crayon bat, which is pretty good. Meanwhile, the Star Wars lightsaber used by Padres outfielder Jackson Merrill is incredible, and it even glows in the dark. But the best one has to be the pencil bat, no? A simple design, but so classic. It just works perfectly, because you know, it's all just made of wood. And the eraser's a very nice touch at the top of the bat. Fresh off winning a gold medal with the US men's basketball team, Tyrese Halliburton decided to have a photo shoot with his dog. You cannot be a dog owner and tell me you don't think this is the most precious thing on earth. And tell me that you wouldn't have done the exact same thing, okay? When you love your dog, you love your dog. They're the reason that you won the gold medal. It's because of them. You want to win brownie points with the overall public? Love your dog. And as cute as his dog is, check out this soccer baby. He sneaks onto the field to try to get into some soccer action with the older kids, and as a result earns himself the first red card of his young career. But not before getting a hug from the referee and being carefully returned to his guardian. I love ending on an absolutely adorable note. That's it for me today. We'll see you back here tomorrow, 3 Eastern, no Pacific. I'm back, baby.